Monday of this week, I had this little message in my inbox saying, your exam results are now ready to view online. I got this email while I was at work, and the emotional risk of this email was so high that I decided that I would not open it until I got home, which turned out to be 7 PM that day. So throughout the whole day, I was thinking, did I fail? Did I pass? I shouldn't be worrying about this. There's no point worrying about this. Everything is done now. And then all my friends, they're like, Jamie, have you read your results? Jamie, what did you get? And I had some people ringing me, asking me, how did things go? And so eventually I came home and I went up to my room and I opened my results and I passed! All fine and dandy. So there you go, after about 18 years, I'm now graduating with a degree on the 19th of September with a 2-1 in Philosophy, Politics and Economics from the University of Oxford. How do I feel about that? I would say the best word to describe it is contentment. Reason being, with a 2-1 you can do literally anything you want in terms of getting onto grad schemes or showing that you are academically able enough and you tried hard enough at university to prove your skills to an employer or for another course if you want to do a master's. The reason why I stick with contentment, however, is because some of the grades I got in some of the papers just make no sense. I'll give you a for example. So for South Asia, they screwed up. They gave us the exact same paper as last year. And I had done that paper as a practice exam for collections, which are mock exams you do at the beginning of a term to test how much you know about the work that you did the previous term. And I did that paper without any revision because I was doing other stuff over the vacation. And I got a mark, and then I revised South Asian politics really intensely, and I got the exact same mark, despite the fact in my mind I knew far more. I was giving far more constructive answers, far more well thought through, far more analytical, and it got the exact same mark. Yes, I should be overwhelmed with sorting out all my degree stuff and whatnot, but there's a small part of me that's a little bit annoyed that I put in all of this work and I ended up getting the same. It would have been better off if I had spent, in fact, it would have been the same if I had just spent the time chilling on the grass, playing croquet and sipping water. So this is where I come back to what I said in a previous video, that the mark at the end is not really the most important thing that you guys should be focusing on when you're studying for an exam or when you're studying for anything. It's the value you get from the studying. If I hadn't have put in all that work in, sure I might have got the same mark, but I certainly would not have all of the knowledge that I currently have about South Asian politics. In fact, that stretches across all of the different papers that I did for my finals. And the cool thing is, the thing I'm really enjoying is when I speak to new people and when I tell them, yeah, I studied this, and then we start engaging in conversations about these topics and I can confidently contribute to those conversations. For instance, we were talking about Modi with this one gentleman who turns out he lives in India, despite the fact that he's actually American, but his wife is Indian, and he had all these opinions about Hindu nationalism, Modi, and what he was going to be doing for the economy and what he was potentially going to cause disruption for the different minority groups within the country. And I was like, I have opinions on this stuff, well-informed opinions with academic literature to back it up, and also I formulated them in prep for my exam. It's such a cool feeling. So, you guys have A-level results and GCSE results coming up. And yes, it will act as your academic passport to get onto other things, but hopefully, and what they cannot take away from you, regardless of whatever letter they decide to give you, is the knowledge that you acquired and the skills that you managed to develop in the process of preparing for those exams. And I feel as though I got so much value from the tuition fees and from the university experience, and that is something that I am going to carry forward in everything that I do. So I suppose the next thing to talk about after results is how I'm celebrating. At the moment, I haven't actually celebrated properly. I figured that I would wait until I'm with all my Oxford friends once more, and then I'd be around a group of people where it would seem more natural to celebrate the struggles and the suffering and the elation that comes with getting your results in, and that sense of relaxation. So I'm putting that off until another moment in time, and I'm currently working on some projects. One of those projects you'll be interested to know, and which is coming next week, is the Draw My Life video that I promised you when we hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm storyboarded it, I've scripted it, and now I've got to do is draw it, which I think it will be the easy part. We will see. And what you may have noticed is that since telling you guys that I was going to do 2,000 subscribers, yeah, let's celebrate, there is another 1,000 of you that have joined the community. So, what do you want to do to celebrate the fact that there are now another 1,000 of you? I was thinking because there are 1,000 of you who know me slightly less than the original 2,000, we could do a Q&A video in which you guys can ask whatever questions you want, and I will answer them in a quick fire video. So, in that vein, post questions down in the comments for things that you'd like to know, academic, personal, business, anything. Just post them down in the comments. If you don't want to post them in the comments, you can tweet me, and I will collate them in a document and then answer them in the next video. I know, yes. Other projects I'm also working on in my spare time is the website that I mentioned. There seemed to be a request for a blog, so I'm now currently working on a website, and at the moment, what I'm thinking of including on that is books that I have read or I am reading that you guys, I will categorize them in case you guys are interested in what it is that I am interested in, and we can get some sort of book club going potentially. I will also be posting extra details of the vlogs that I make onto that, along with some businessy relating stuff, some travel stuff. I've got loads of travel footage from when I was in Japan that I still haven't made, and also last year I went traveling over England, and I have big plans to travel in the future, so I thought that that would be interesting. If you guys have any other content requests for the channel and for the website, do let me know down in the comments when you're posting your questions. And if you are a top fan of this channel, I am going to be running a surprise project with you guys, and I'll be making you guys special videos that will be detailing what is entailed in that project that we can get started. They're about 378 of you currently. For those of you who might not be in the 378, I've added you to a circle, so you should know. The way you become a top fan is if you comment, engage, share, like, favourite, and just generally watch the videos and engage with them. So if you would like to be part of that project, that is how you get into this secret community. Until then, I'll be in touch with you guys next Sunday for the Draw My Life video. And if you're a top fan, I may be in touch depending on how quickly I can get this website put together, because we need the website to work on this project. It's going to be exciting. We're going to take over the world. I have nothing else to say, so I'm going to say goodbye. I will see you on Sunday, subscribers. I thought I'd share with you this weird thing that's happened. So when I was in the library, I was in silence for like 13 hours each day for a very, very long period of time, like months on end. Whoa, BBC breaking news! And now I'm at work, I'm constantly talking, so I've gone from saying nothing to saying a lot. And my throat is not coping very well at all. I keep getting like an ever so slightly inflamed throat, because I'm just not physically conditioned now to talk. Weird.